It was good, man. Hey, should Magic Johnson be in the GOAT conversation? Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, I know the GOAT conversation gets tiresome, and I think the main reason why it gets tiresome because you only hear about two players, Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and it's every single day. And I feel like a lot of great players get disrespected. I'm not saying every great player should be in the conversation, but do you believe Magic Johnson should be in the conversation? Not saying you got to believe he is the GOAT, and if you do, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay. But do you think it's fair that he should be in the conversation? I mean, he's a five-time NBA champion. He played 12 seasons, right? Or was it 13 seasons? I think he played 12 seasons, then he had to retire, and then came back one more season. So I think it's 12 or 13. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'm doing this off the top of the head, y'all. Like, I'm sitting outside the office and I was just thinking. But he got to the finals 9 times, y'all. He got to the finals 9 times out of 12 or 13 seasons. Got 5 championships. He was MVP and All-Stars. He got all those accolades y'all like, right? And I don't really use the MVPs and the Defensive Player of the Years and all them awards, those voted awards, to say one player is greater than the other. But y'all know the greatness of Magic Johnson, man. He get you about 19 a game, about 12 assists, 8-9 rebounds. The greatest fast break player of all time, the greatest passer of all time, greatest playmaker of all time. Like you see plays, you see like highlights of Magic Johnson on the fast break. He looking to his left, he looking at the hot dog man. Give a kid a hot dog at the on like the fifth row, and then he throw the ball behind his back to James Worthy or something on a fast break, and nobody seen it coming but James Worthy. Like Magic Johnson used to do some wild stuff with that basketball, man. Like Magic Johnson be on a fast break, Magic Johnson, and he been looking at a lady sitting on like the 20th row, and then he'll like throw the ball perfectly to Byron Scott on the wing or something. Like Magic Johnson was a magician with the basketball, man. Greatest point guard of all time. I know people have Steph right up there with him, but people still consider him the greatest point guard of all time. Him and Larry Bird, they had their battles, man. Magic Johnson and the Lakers was dominating the 80s. I just want to know, do y'all believe he is legitimately in the GOAT conversation? I believe he is. I got him third greatest basketball player of all time, me personally. I got him behind Michael Jordan and Kobe. Like I said, there's a lot of great players, man. I think it's time to talk about other great players. And not even just the super top echelon. Like the Magic Johnsons, the Michael Jordans, and the Larry Birds, and the Tim Duncans, and all them, and Shaqs, Kobe's. I want to talk about other great players as well, man, that don't get recognized, man. You got Sweet Lou Hudson, and you had Maurice Cheeks was a great player. You had a lot of great players that played basketball, man. And I feel like if you're a fan of the sport, man, you shouldn't only be talking about 2 players, bro. There's a lot of great basketball players, man, that helped me enjoy the game. Even in the 90s when I grew up, yeah, we had Michael Jordan, you had Olajuwon, you had Barkley, Drexler, Ewing, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, and all. Oh, you also had Glenn Rice. You know what I'm saying? You had Ronnie Shockley was a good player. Let me see who else. You had Big Dog Glenn Robinson, Grant Hill. Well, he would have been an upper echelon player if the injuries ain't take over him. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? Like you don't have to just talk about the elite of the elite. You can talk about the players underneath them, the levels under them, because they helped make the game grow too. They was important. Sean Elliott, Steve Smith. I think it's time to show respect to all the great players, man. Especially if you call yourself loving the game of basketball. Like, you can't really convince me that you love a sport and you only talk about 2 or 3 players, man. Just like today, man. We got LeBron, we got Steph Curry, we got Shea, we got Jokic, Embiid when he's healthy. But hey, man, there's nothing wrong with talking about let's see, you got I'm doing this off the top of the head, y'all. We can talk about Andrew Wiggins. I know he got traded to the Miami Heat, but when he was with the Golden State Warriors, they go on that finals run. Hey, man, he was the second best player on the team for sure. You got Amen Thompson, who's a solid player. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. I get what I'm saying, man. It's okay to talk about other good players, man. There's other players that's doing their job that deserve some recognition, man. That's all I'm saying. What's the guard from UNC, Kobe White, for the Bulls? He's a good player. Shine a little light on him. I'm not expecting for us to talk about him as we would talk about Steph Curry or LeBron James. But, he's a good player, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's not just talk about 2 players, bro. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about good teams, good players, great players, elite players. Let's talk about all that, man. But back to the topic, man. Do y'all believe Magic Johnson should be in the GOAT conversation? Y'all leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm out.